welcome back to Vaping Reckless. Today, I have a review for you on the Pulse X RDA. This is a Tony B project manufactured by Vandy Vape. What I'm going to do is show you what the box looks like, what's inside the box. We're going to get an up-close look of the RDA. I'm going to throw a build on it, and when we come back up, I'm going to tell you what I like about it, what I don't like about it. If I was to lend this to a friend and I never got it back, would I go out and buy it again? So get ready, because I'm about to flip it on you. This is the packaging that your Pulse X RDA is going to come in. A Tony B project, Vandy Vape full steam ahead on the top, and on the bottom, vandyvape.com. You can see the RDA right here, and you can see the extra top cap that it comes with. On the side it says how you can learn about their products and how to use them, vandyvape.com. On the other side you got to scan and follow, scratch and verify, and it tells you the color that you received. Mine's gold. And on the top and on the bottom it says Vandy Vape full steam ahead. On the back, it tells you a couple key features: the top squonk feed and bottom juice returned, support vertical and horizontal builds, contains stainless steel cap and a frosted cap. It also gives you a picture of the RDA and how it functions. When you take off the top, you're presented with the RDA and the extra cap. Underneath the two caps, you're going to have a user manual, a picture of the RDA. Thank you for choosing Vandy Vape products. They give you an exploded view of the RDA and the kit's contents, a simple guide and an instruction manual of how to get it working, instructions on how to fill it and how your airflow works, service in US number and China, and a couple things just to look out for while you're using this RDA. They're going to give you some triple fuse Claptons, 0.41 ohm, inside diameter of 3, nichrome 80, 6 wraps. And that's what the coils look like. You're also going to get an Allen key, 510 drip tip adapter, some extra O-rings, some extra flathead grub screws, some extra O-rings for your 510 pin, a regular gold plated solid 510 pin, and this Phillips head screwdriver. This is the extra cap that comes inside the box. And then you get your Pulse X RDA. Comes with an A10 resin drip tip. There's 6 airflow holes on both sides. It says Pulse X on the front. It has notches on the top. On the bottom of the RDA, it says Pulse X, a Tony B project, and manufactured by Vandy Vape. This RDA is a 3-piece configuration. You have the build deck, the barrel, and the top hat. Inside this top hat, there's an O-ring for your 810 drip tip. Those cutouts are angled downwards for the airflow. There's also these cutouts on both sides. On the top cap, there's an O-ring on the top. This is the inside of the top hat. Got a conical design. This is the inside of the barrel. It has a notch right here and on the other side. On your build deck, you have 2 O-rings on the bottom. It also has a pretty deep juice well. The 2 notches on the barrel are going to line up to these 2 notches on the deck. It comes pre-installed with the gold-plated 510 squonk pin, protruding 510 pin, and a peak insulator around it, so this is hybrid safe. Installed in the RDA, you have Phillips head grub screws. You can build vertical coils, or you can build horizontal coils. You can see where the juice falls from the top onto your coils, and then gets sucked back in from the bottom on that little hole right there. Whatever's higher than that hole will get sucked back into that bottle, and there's one of those on both sides. That's how it would look with the other top cap on it. Those notches will line up with those notches inside the ring. And you can see where those notches lined up inside the barrel. On the airflow, you can have it wide open. And as you close it down, it closes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Whatever happens to this side, happens to this side. As you open it up some more, the top row starts to come open. 1, 2, and 3, so that the top is open. Same on the other side. As you turn some more, the top starts to close off and your bottom starts to open. On both sides. And then it all opens up again. So that's how the airflow works. So that's a close look at the Pulse X RDA fingerprint magnet. Let's take it back apart throw a build on it, wick it up, throw some juice inside those barrels, and see how the squonking action works. And then we'll come back up, I'll talk about it, give you my thoughts, and everything else.
I'm coping, it's not over yet. You've spoken, and now I know where you stand. So far, all I know is that you're living in your own thoughts. How far would you go if you were living in my thoughts? I don't think you would have made it here with my heightened sense and your defensive for your life. I'm not enlightened by your ways of wasted time. Now you know where I stand. So far, all I know is that you're living in your own thoughts. How far would you go if you were living in my thoughts? I don't think you would have made it here with my heightened sense and your defensive for your way of life.
There's something inside me that pulls beneath the surface, consuming, confusing. This lack of self-control I fear is never ending. Controlling, I can't seem to find myself again. My world's a closing end. I felt this way before. So insecure. Upon me, distracting, reacting. Against my will I stand beside my own reflection. It's sounding how I can't seem to find myself again. My world's are closing in. I felt this way before, so insecure.
Just say it now, baby, scream out loud. So just say it now, baby, scream out loud, baby.
Back up from the up and close. Let's talk about the Pulse X RDA. First, I'm going to talk about the things that I like about the Pulse X RDA. I think one of the main pros of this RDA is the innovative squonking system that they applied to this RDA. The two holes on the top act like shower heads and just dump juice all over your coils. And then also it has the two holes on the bottom to suck up any residual juice that stays higher than those two holes on the bottom of the deck. So that's also a pro. The way the system feeds juice to the coils, I think it really shines when you're squonking. This thing has a really solid build quality. I mean, it's really nice. I like the real clean straight lines. I like the deep Pulse X on the side of it. It comes with a nice resin A10 drip tip. It also has these notches on the top. It's kind of slippery when you're trying to change the airflow, but if you put your fingernail inside one of those notches on the top, then it's really easy to turn your airflow. They give you a free pair of triple fused Clapton coils. So if you don't have any coils when you buy this RDA, they've gone ahead and offered a pair of free coils so that you can get this RDA start up and running. It comes with a 510 drip tip adapter for you 510 drip tip users. It has a very nice protruding 510 pin on the bottom. This is a hybrid safe RDA. It also has that nice peak insulator around the 510, so you don't have to worry about if I can use this or I can't use this on a mechanical mod. This is hybrid safe. Another pro I would have to say is that you can build horizontal coils or you can build vertical coils on this RDA. So that's also a good thing. So people that want to play with their builds, get some nice Instagram pics. For the most part, this RDA is really easy to build on. You just slide the ends of your coils into those little holes and just screw them down. Another good thing about this RDA is it comes with that clear cap. If you want to show off your build that you have inside your RDA, you can always throw on that clear cap. So that's a pro. It's really inexpensive. I only paid like $27 maybe on my V Pro. So I didn't pay too much money for this RDA. I mean, it hits nice. I like the way the gold looks. Now that I got all the pros that I like about this RDA, let's talk about the cons and what I don't like about it. One thing I kind of don't like about this RDA is that it's kind of a fingerprint magnet. So if you put your fingers all over it, you're going to be able to see it. I don't know about the other colors, but I know on the gold one, you're going to be able to see it. One con, in my opinion, about this RDA is that the coils, they get real saturated when you're showering them with the juice. And as soon as you squonk and you hit it, I noticed that I get really good flavor, but I'm just getting a lot of spit back. The RDA is giving me pretty good flavor, but I think a lot has to do with the spit back that's going and I'm tasting on my tongue. Once you squonked it or dripped it and your wicks have gotten saturated, and then you don't have to worry about any spit back. I do notice a lot of spit back on this RDA, so that's one con in my opinion. Something else that I really don't like about this RDA is the airflow. It has a good enough amount of airflow, it's just not real smooth. It's more of a turbulent airflow than a smooth airflow. The perfect type of airflow for me would be like a honeycomb style airflow. I really love how smooth the airflow is on RDAs that have honeycomb airflow. That's one thing that I don't like about this RDA is the airflow. When you're torquing down on the grub screws, it is going to turn your leads just a little bit. It's not too big of a problem because then you can come back and straighten up your coils however you please. But I just wanted to mention that it is going to turn your coils a little tiny bit. Another thing I wanted to talk about was the cap, the extra cap that it comes with. I don't like it at all. I don't see the purpose of them even putting that in there. I guess the only purpose you would want to use that cap so you can see the build that you have, you're rocking with it. But I don't like the airflow. I just don't like how it looks. I really don't think it did anything for the flavor. That extra cap that it comes with just was an extra piece that I never used. But other than those few things that I talked about that I like and that I don't like, I mean, it produces clouds, it gives pretty good flavor. And now that we're talking about flavor, let's talk about on a scale of 1 to 10 how good the flavor is on this RDA. When we talk about a scale of 1 to 10 on this RDA, I want to give this like a 6 on flavor. It's not bad, but it's not the best flavor that I've had on an RDA. The flavor gets really good when you squonk it and you get a lot of that spit back, but I don't really enjoy too much spit back. So I think I'm just tasting the flavor straight from the juice itself. One last thing we always got to ask ourselves is, if I was to lend this to a friend and I never got it back, would I go out and buy it again? And the answer to that question is, I definitely would not go out and buy the Pulse X RDA again. The next product I'm going to be doing a review on is going to be this top side by Dovpo and TVC. Keep a lookout for that. All the stuff that I'm reviewing, I'm buying it with my own money just to try it out, throw builds in it and see how I like it and tell you guys about it, tell you what I think about the products that I'm buying. I'm not at that level of reviewing where I get shipped free stuff in the mail just to review for you guys. But I told you everything that I like about it, everything I don't like about it. I think I pretty much covered everything that I want to talk about this RDA. I want to thank everybody that's recently subscribed to my channel. That really motivates me to put out more videos, and it motivates me to keep doing this. It's a motivation for me to have people comment and then I'll comment back. And with that being said, if you have any questions, if you want to know anything about the products that I've reviewed in the past, or if you want to know anything about the Pulse X RDA, just drop a comment in the comment box below and for sure I'll get back to you. If you could just subscribe to my channel and like this video, it'll really motivate me to keep doing this, and it'll really motivate me to keep making videos, keep moving forward with doing reviews on different products. I think my favorite part of the whole video is the build section. I really take pride in the build section and how it looks and recording it. I guess because I don't have to do a lot of talking, I'm just showing you, I'm just doing what I do by just dropping in some coils and wicking it up. I like that whole process of the video. My favorite part of doing all these videos, the reviews is cool, and talking about it and tell you what I like about it. The main thing that I like doing is building a new RDA or another RDA. So I appreciate everybody for coming by and watching this. I just want to thank everyone for taking the time in the day to seeing the review of the Pulse X RDA. Coming up next is going to be the top side. I'm going to be dropping the top side review pretty soon. At the end of the day, I hope everybody's just watching the video and checking out some products and see maybe this will be something that you want to buy. If it helps anybody not smoke, or if they're interested in RDAs or how to build them, maybe the build section will help them out a little bit. This has been another video by yours truly, Vaping Reckless. I want to thank you for coming by and watching the video. Hope everybody has a good day and a good night.